Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for Psych-45 Research Methods for Saturday, January 28th. And just going to go over a few reminders, clarifications, stuff I think you need to know to stay on top of things in the course. They're the same things I tell you in the classroom, but I'm just kind of touching base here too, just to kind of remind you about some things. And it won't take long. These are short and sweet and to the point here. First up here, our plan for next week is to continue with the last part of Chapter 3 there. And then we're also going to get into Chapter 4, our chapter on ethics there. But do make sure you're taking a look at those lecture outlines to help guide your reading. And also the videos that I have there too, which actually showcase the lecture outlines there too. And be working on your mind tabs as well. What we're going to do on Tuesday and Thursday next week. On Tuesday, we're going to go ahead and finish off the different modes of how we capture constructs. I identified these briefly last time, the physiological, the self-report, and the behavior. We're going to talk about advantages and disadvantages of each and go over some examples there. We're also going to be talking about what are called artifacts. And there's really two main areas there with this: experimenter bias and participant bias. And these are problems that the, quote, actors bring to the situation, whether they be the researcher actor or the participant actor. They can bring some headaches there. We have to talk about how we control all of those things too, which is very important there as well. And so we'll talk about all that. That'll wrap us up for Chapter 3. Then we're going to get into Chapter 4 on ethics. And first of all, talk about what is research ethics, because there's a lot of misunderstanding about what that is. And then really get into some examples of how ethics weren't done well. I'm being polite here. They were done very badly in a lot of ways. So we're going to talk about the history of that and how that history generated the current standards that we have today for research ethics, especially with human participants. There's some stuff on animal subjects as well that you might want to take a look at. So we're going to go over all that on Tuesday next week. And then on Thursday, we're going to finish up Chapter 4 and talk about particular aspects of ethics in research, especially informed consent, because that's really important. And also, we're going to be taking a look at ethics in actual research regarding publication, and this is the issue of fraud and plagiarism, all kinds of really scary stuff. We're going to talk about all that next time. Just a reminder too, per our course schedule, we're going to have our Chapter 3 quiz this coming Tuesday on the 31st, so make sure you take a look at your homework item that you'll find in the unit module there on Canvas to help you prepare. And remember, you're not going to turn any of that homework into me. You're just going to use it to prep for your quiz, and you'll take your quiz together in your small group. We're going to have our Chapter 4 quiz scheduled for Thursday of next week, which is February 2nd. So we'll have the same deal. Take a look at the homework item there, and you'll do that together in your groups. Our discussion for Chapter 3 on hunger, that was due yesterday there on Friday, so a lot of you already did that early, so I was pleased to see that. And also some of you had some good ideas about how you would measure hunger. And keep in mind those comments that I make there to your remarks, those are private only to you. That is for your eyes only. I don't post those in the public discussion board. They're private comments only for you to see. We have our Chapter 4 discussion due this coming Friday, February 3rd. It's pretty cool. You're going to watch a video this time from a reality show you may have seen before, and I want to hear your thoughts about what you think was maybe done unethically in that particular study, so to speak. Also, and you'll get an announcement about this early next week, we're going to have our first unit exam over Chapters 1, 3, and 4. That is scheduled for Tuesday, February 7th. You'll find a study guide there at the bottom of Unit 1 on our Canvas course page, so use that to help you prepare. And in the announcement, I'll have a few other details there as well about, mind tap, etc. there and using the study guide. But make sure you're ready for that, and do pay careful attention to that study guide. You'll find a couple of areas that are italicized with asterisks all around it. That's going to be the content that your 2 short answer essay questions are going to be based upon there. And so I don't make that a secret, so prepare that well, so when you get to those on the exam, you can easily jot down your answer. And the exam is 50 questions, that's 50. You get 50 minutes, that's 50 to take the exam. It's a combination of multiple choice, true, false, and again, 2 short answer essay questions. And I'll go over all that in class too. I'm just giving you a little bit of a heads up there. Okay, that's everything I wanted to say for right now. If you have any questions about anything, reach out via email on Canvas. I did receive a notice that the print version of the textbook, in case you back ordered it, it's supposed to be in the bookstore sometime on Monday, and the bookstore normally does send out notifications for anyone who's ordered a book that, hey, your book is in, so hopefully it's all going to get resolved. The ebook situation for purchase is still not resolved yet, unfortunately, and totally frustrated about that, like in a 100% over it sort of way, but hopefully that'll get done soon. And the trial access should be extended for those that are waiting to get the ebook, or to give you time to pick up your print version there too. Let's hope the book print version at least shows up in the bookstore on Monday. Everything else is going wrong, so we'll see what happens. But okay, have a great weekend. I will see you in class on Tuesday, and take care until then. Bye-bye.